Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. You can do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman for some fantastic beard products that'll make your beard look and smell great. You can also go to TCG Player using the affiliate link below and shop there to help support the show. And last but absolutely not least, go to greyvikinggames.com with the link below to get those sweet arena codes. Some days, some nights, some live, some die the way of the samurai. What is up, Planeswalkers 6? Or, I could say, Justin, aka 6, here with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Today we're playing Samurai Champloo. It's a samurai deck that utilizes some cool weapons. And the point is to get a lot of cool attack triggers. We do have a couple of warriors. I looked at a few different samurai decks from a bunch of different content creators, and this is essentially what I came up with. Hopefully, it'll be quite fun. Yeah, the point is to suit up our samurai, give them the blades that they need, and sun up to sundown. It's the way of the samurai, or the song of battle cry. I don't remember. Anyway, for Fireblade Charger, this gets haste if it's equipped, which is quite nice. We could obviously give haste with this, but being able to just equip it with whatever and give it haste is great. It's a warrior, which is awesome, and then the best thing is that if it dies. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target, which means if we have some sort of equipment on it, it gets to hit things more, which is great. You really love to see it, and it's a warrior, works out with the rest of some of the samurai / warrior value cards. We have a 4 rabbit battery. This is an equipment rabbit, which is pretty sick. It has haste, and then we can reconfigure for only a single red to give an equipped creature +1/+1 and haste. And I did not realize this, but if you reconfigure it into a creature, or into an equipment onto a creature, and the creature dies, this just becomes a creature again. I did not realize that. And then I fought against someone who did it, and I was like, it's cool. So yes, this can let us have some cool haste with our higher cost samurai. 2 Eater of Virtue. Look, I couldn't not play the samurai sword, right? Whenever equipped creature dies, exile it. That's fine. It's a trigger. It's not a replacement. So I still am getting the trigger off of something like Fireblade Charger. And then, of course, it gets +2/+0, only equips for a single mana. And then if the card has flying, first strike, blah, 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 etc., it also gets those things. Not going to happen too frequently. Really, this is here because it's a really cheap buff to the attack value. And then we have 4 Eiganjo Exemplars, the 2-mana 2/1 samurai. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Notably, that means that this gets a little bit better, because if it dies when it gets the +1/+1, that's 1 more damage to hit your opponent's face with. This is an enchantment creature. In this version, it doesn't matter. I did consider a version that ran a one of each of the Yamazaki twins, but they're cousins now. But I was like, eh. We have 4 Selfless Samurai. It's a good old-fashioned 2-mana 2/2. Whenever a samurai warrior we control attacks alone, gains a lifelink, so that's quite nice. It helps us with the race if we're going against another aggressive deck. And then, of course, we can sacrifice it. Another creature we control gains indestructible until end of turn, which is pretty cool. We got 2 Akki Ronin. Hey, look, it's a Goblin Samurai. Whenever a samurai... I'm just going to say Bushido. Bushido, you discard a card if you do draw a card. Pretty cool stuff. It's a 1/3, so it's pretty decent staying back and blocking things when our single samurai go into combat. 2 Lizard Blades. It's a 2-mana 1/1, but actually it's a reconfigure to give our creature double strike, which is going to be pretty cool when we're suiting up our samurai with some dank weapons. 3 Maul the Skyclave. This card's really cool, because it just equips to something immediately, which is great. And then it gives the creature evasion, a buff, and first strike. Don't mind if I do. Right, I mean, you could just really imagine, Fireblade Charger into Eiganjo Exemplar, attack with this. It's 2. It's pretty nice. And then you maul on 3. This essentially becomes a 4/4 flying first striking attacker. And if our opponent ends up killing it in combat, you get to deal 4 damage to something. It's great. You can re-equip. It's a little expensive, but it's free. It's free the first time. You just have to pay a little bit more next time. We got 3 Akiri. What's cool is she's a warrior. Then whenever we attack with one or more equipped creatures, we get to draw a card. Really nice way of making sure we're continually getting our card value restored. Then we can unattaching equipment from a creature we control. If I do, tap that creature, gains indestructible until end of turn. Just another way to protect our Samurai, which is going to be very important because we need to be attacking. 2 Risona. Asari commander has haste. Samurai, cool. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, if it doesn't have an indestructible counter on it, put an indestructible counter on it. So this is a nice card that we can innately have some protection on. And then whenever combat damage is dealt to you, remove an indestructible counter. That's fine though, because like our plan is to leave creatures back and then smork with like 1 creature and hopefully have evasion or something. Anyway, Isshin. Cool dude, cool bro. So 3 mana, 3/4, which is nice. And then if a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers an additional time. Fun fact, this is a trigger, this is a trigger, this is also a trigger, but it doesn't matter that much because double lifelink doesn't mean anything. But you know, it's cool. It's cool, fun stuff. And then the way you abuse it here is with Raiyuu, Storm's Edge. 4 mana, 3/3, first strike. Whenever a Bushido, untap it. If it's the first combat phase this turn, there's an additional combat phase after this phase. So the thing is, if you have Isshin out, and then you attack with a Samurai after you cast a Raiyuu, this triggers twice, and you get 3 combats in the same turn. And that's pretty cool. We have some mana base here, very, very slightly changed from LVD's list, I think. We got a single Eiganjo, single Sokenzan. They're cool lands that are essentially spells. And then we got 2 Den of the Bugbear. Sometimes we are going to need to have lands attack because our opponents might be playing control. And long-ish DeckTech, not nearly as long as the standard Samurai Champloo, thank you. Not nearly as long as the Yu-Gi-Oh! DeckTech was. But I gotta learn how to do those DeckTechs a little bit differently. Because with Yu-Gi-Oh! With Magic, a card does what it says, right? And then, like, there's some emergent properties. With Yu-Gi-Oh!, at least the decks that I have, like, they're all gears that need to be, like, touched on, because they all do something slightly different. Yeah, I'll keep this. We'll just do this on black. I'm not sure what I cast. Well, if it's this, then I cast the Akki Ronin, probably. Yeah, I think I want to cast the Akki Ronin anyway, because I'm probably going to want to discard one of my Selfless Samurai to get another land. Although they could kill my Akki Ronin here. They're going to kill my Akki Ronin. With Shock? With M21 Shock? Are you kidding me? I mean, that said. I mean, this is only 2 damage. And we'd be dealing 3 damage. So we could do this. Potentially into these. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm gonna lose the indestructible counter, but who cares? But yeah, with Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like freaking my Blue Eyes Red Dragon technically is just a vanilla, or I should say normal monster, a normal 3K beat stick, but it is so integral in working with the deck in a bunch of different ways, in a bunch of different I'm dying ways that, you know, it changes things. Maybe I should have cast the Selfless one first. I'm not sure. We'll attack, though. Lifelink, baby! What did I say about races? Hell yeah. Not only are they going to go down to 13, I'm going to go up to... Oh, they decide to block. Which I'm fine with. I will absolutely sacrifice myself a Samurai to make that indestructible. And I am going to go up to 20, baby! And we're chilling. We're being chilling. Just drinking some apple juice. It's delicious. Another Battlecry Goblin. Ooh. Interesting. The thing is, I want them to have lifelink, but I also just want to cast Maul the Skyclaves. and smork the crap out of my opponent. Alternatively... Oh, she has to be the one that deals the damage. Well, that's unfortunate. Play this. It'd be a 5/5. Yeah. I'll take a 5/5 to trade with their whole board. Or to put them to 12. That's fine. If I draw a land, then I can play this and this and make my opponent very sad. That's a 3/3 that I don't care that much about. I'm gonna go and play this. Then we're gonna play this. We're gonna attach that to you, and our opponent concedes. Heck yeah, bud. Dude, Samurai Sword, friggin', dude, Samurai Champloo was one of those Adult Swim anime, or not? No. Crap, I always blur the Toonami and Adult Swim anime. I'm fairly certain this was specifically Adult Swim. Yes, it had more adult themes, and if I recall correctly, it was a lot gorier than some of the other Toonami animes. Regardless, this was another one of those kind of like a Ghost in Shell, Inuyasha, that were at a point in time. I mean, I'm gonna keep it because I can turn one rabbit. Ah, shoot. Whatever. I can still turn one rabbit into turn 2 virtue, even though I can't equip it unless I get a different land. But whatever. I did not get a different land. Freaking sucks, dude. How could they? That's fine. Now, if I do get a land this turn, I guess I'll get rid of Raiyuu. Hey, look, it's a land. Look. I can get this haste. Can give it haste. Guess I'll just give it haste. And get that dank lifelink. And then I'll play Akiri next turn so I can get more card draft. I think this is the Meat Hook Massacre control deck I've been hearing about. But anyway, it was one of those... that's just incredibly rude. It was one of those anime that came on at a point during the day where it was very variable on whether or not I would be able to stay awake and watch it. So I was never able to actually like catch. Dude, I like swords. I'll just go to 28. That's fine. And then if they kill my samurai, I still have the rabbit. It's great. Anyway, as I was saying, so I was never able to like follow those storylines completely, which made me very sad. Curses. JK. I'm bullying this mono black deck, and I love it. I'm at 30, baby. And eventually, oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say eventually I could kill them with Den of the Bugbear, but uh-oh. I don't have a way to discard, but look, if you want to trade your Turgid, I think I'm fine with that. Okay, yeah, they're gonna try and get greedy. I guess technically not greedy, but I mean, depending on what they have, this can be very bad. The highest mana value. Okay, I'll sack my Akki Ronin, I guess. All I need is one untapped white source. I can just kill my opponent in the skies. Unless, of course, they kill my Selfless Samurai. This is not an untapped white source. Fine, I will dome my opponent in the face. Okay, Loth.
Darkness will swallow the light. I will cull the weak.
Another Fireblade Charger would be pretty sick, but I drew a land. This makes it so the Samurai is relatively harder to kill.
Do what I demand.
Issue, of course, is my opponent is not playing along. I don't appreciate a good game. Never mind. I thought my opponent was about to do some bullshit. And now I look like an asshole. I should just keep my mouth shut. So a lot of swears. A lot of swears so far this episode. Look, I'm just coming back. All right. Cut me some slack. By the way, I know I need to get my hair cut. All right. It's an absolute mess. But I'm chilling. I am being chillin'. Channel is going to be a lot cooler from now on. Because I'm just going to play what I want. No one's going to stop me. Except, you know, abject poverty. That might stop me. I don't have a turn 2 play yet. A lot of twos, right? There's a ton of things that I could get here, but didn't get any. It's fine. Let's go ahead and go for a my opponent like knows for certain that I'm playing equipment, right? If I'm playing this, I'm obviously playing equipment. So I think showing white-red is slightly less information. Okay, just 2 legendary lands. Into Enchantment Dog. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and maul my opponent in the face. And then next turn, hopefully I play Raiyuu, maul my opponent in the face again. And then after that, play Isshin, maul my opponent to death. At least that's the plan, Stan. So my opponent is playing enchantments of some sort. What is this? Up to 1 target artifact or creature until... Well, that's just root. You don't have haste. That makes me sad. Well, I have 2 of these now, so this is fine. How could you? It's fine. Everything's fine. Stop. What's a channel? Okay, they're drawn. That's fine. Channel cost is... okay. Okay. So. I can deal 10 damage to my opponent this turn. I don't have 2 white. I cannot deal 10 damage to my opponent this turn. Awkward. Guess I'll Isshin to get the attack triggers off. So I can smork 2 more times. We got 6 and killed the creature. That's reasonable, I suppose. I do wish I had the double weight, because my opponent could be at 6, but meh. Opponent still on 3 lands. Yeah, we're doing fine. Okay. So I can do this. And I can do this. Then I can't equip this. Yeah, it's fine. Right, I figured it out. Okay, it took me a little while. I figured it out. Anyway, shout out to having like several combat steps. That is insufficient to save your life. That is still insufficient, luckily. Why would you not hit Raiyuu? Actually, kind of confused by that. Okay. Ah, I shouldn't have clicked off. I should have read the containment card. It might have been 3 CMC. That might be why. It's very likely that that's why. That is a name. We got the Rabbit. The issue is I don't have any black mana to play Isshin, but I also have like Rabbit, and I got Maul, I got Akiri. Yeah, I mean we're going second, which I don't love. Interesting. Interesting. Abracadabra. Gonna reach out and grab ya. Playing Bag of Holding. By the way, Bag of Holding was reprinted in AFR. That's why it's illegal. Test of Talents. I'm not gonna lie, I am confused. Okay, I was gonna say they're gonna counter me, but counter this. Let's equip that here. Then we smork, and then when our opponent inevitably blows our board up, we can still hit them in the face for 3, which is great. Then we can Akiri attach. Alright, we can't attach the rabbit. Because the rabbit is dead now. Shoot. They didn't play a land. Yeah, they went first. Interesting. I'm gonna waste my turn doing this. But I prefer it because it's a lot of damage. What I really want, I mean, I'll tell you what I want, really want. Interesting. So they are playing counter spells. They do have a Doom Scare. I kind of just want another Fireblade Charger, man. Card is Slept On. Let's see. 3 red, 3 white. This requires a white, so I'll just make this white. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can't equip it though. They've already been through 2 Doom Scars. I think what I'm going to do is play Isshin and Selfless Samurai. That's absolutely fine. Selfless Samurai can protect my Isshin from a board white. Oh look, it's a syncopate. What does this do? Return all cards exiled with it to the hand. Cool. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. The main point is I can protect my Isshin from a board white. Okay. Did forget about that. I'm gonna make it so this just doesn't go into exile. I understand this still gets exiled. Oh, get hasted? Oh man, do I get hasted? If I had one more land, I could play this and this and to kill my opponent. I have 3 cards in hand. I'm going to do this because I still have... But I don't think I'm going to play Akiri here. I don't think it's correct to do so. But I still have 3 rabbit batteries. Let's slow things down.
If you want to be a great time mage, you have to put in the hours. Give me a moment.
I haven't really seen any instant speed shenanigans from... Like, I have lethal on board. Is the thing. Yeah, I know. Damn.
Win the quick way
Hey, they're digging.
or the fun way.
should just equipped. But then again, I don't know that they wouldn't have had an answer for that. But this is interesting. Okay, so I do still have a surprise murder here. Gonna go face. Do not know what this does. Oh, it just returns it. Okay. Okay, they're gonna back up holding. So here I am going to play other Akiri. Or Akiri, period. Because now I do want my opponent to use all of their mana. And they hope that I can resolve my Risona. Okay, so they can have 2 mana. Syncopate would not do it, Test of Talents would not do it.
And some think time only flows in one direction.
Oh, got there. A clean 4-0. You love to see it. You do love to see it. My curls are just being unleashed. I mean, that's a 4-0 sweep. What's not to love? Fun deck is fun. Reasonable standard. Even the standard control deck, I didn't feel miserable. They had counterspells, they had board wipes, but you know, the questions that I had seemed on par with the answers that they had. So yeah, that was enjoyable. There'll still be some bolus. I'll probably upload a bolus video tomorrow. It is Wednesday tomorrow. Look, I'm recording this on Monday. Yeah, so this will come up on Tuesday, which means for me, brain error. It hurt my brain. All right. When we got this card, it meowed. I understand that it's a cat, but it's kind of fucking weird if I heard that thing go meow. Little sus wizards. Anyway, timey-wimey nonsense. We'll probably still have a bolus video for Wednesday. I might also record, because at this point I'm gonna upload as many videos per day as I want. Maybe it'll be 0 sometimes. Maybe it'll be fucking 4. Maybe. I don't know. I don't care. I'm having fun. This is back to Justin's channel. Justin does what he wants. Maybe I'll do Death and Taxes and Bolus in the same day. Who knows? I don't. But I hope you're having fun along the ride. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the descriptions down below. Of course, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. That really helps out the show. And until next time, all will be one. Just like this single channel, baby.